Catch weight, 30 minutes of wrestling, 6 5-minute rounds, 2 falls, 2 submissions, or a knockout to decide the winner. This afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure and great privilege to introduce to you the European middleweight champion, nice warm superstar Sanders. His opponent this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, from Main Street in Kent, the colourful Bobby Bond. Your referee, ladies and gentlemen, please, a nice warm welcome, our very good friend Joe DeRosario.
Hello again, grapple fans. Good afternoon to you. And here at the Cliffs Pavilion in Westcliff-on-Sea, we welcome you to another professional wrestling session. And we start this afternoon's program with a catchweight bout between Bobby Barnes of Lewisham in the patchwork mosaic trunks there. I don't really... quite new for Bobby, those. Anyway, I think you'll be able, even on a black or white, say, be able to spot those multicolored trunks or multi-shaped trunks of Bobby's. Bobby with the blonde hair, long blonde hair there. Mel Sanders, his opponent from Morden, Surrey, at 11 stone 12, giving away over a stone here to Barnes. Joe DeRosario, the referee, and it's over 6 5-minute rounds, 2 falls to decide it. It's Bobby Barnes with the blonder hair of the two men, with the advantage at the moment and his own version of the double wrist lock. Mel Sanders, of course, the European middleweight champion. And Bobby thinks he has a little bit of an advantage over him this afternoon with that weight. Just over a stone. Bobby weighs 13 stone exactly to Mel Sanders, 11 stone 12. So 1 stone 2 pounds difference, and a short arm scissors to Barnes. It's a tricky hold to pick up where the limbs are there, actually. And it's going to be trickier still in a minute, because now he's changed it for us. In any case, Mel Sanders has got clear. And his counter didn't work, so he's trying off the ropes. And again, Bobby up, no problem. And lights, a little applause for it. Barnes on the attack again from the rear with a stranglehold. And it's Mel Sanders now to do a fast turn. There it is. And Barnes with the arm lock. Very neat throw there over the top cross press, but thrown off on 2. The first possible pinfall anyway in the bout so far in this first round. Again, Barnes goes for the back every time. The rear goes for the figure 4 leg lock. Gets the leg through, and beautifully done. Very, very quickly laid on there by Barnes. And there's the figure 4 leg lock with bar. And Sanders could have a little bit of trouble getting out of this, because he's only got less than a couple of minutes now in this first round of 6. Interesting to see how he gets out of this one. Figure 4 leg lock with bar. It's a tough one. Les Kellett's favorite. I'm sure you remember Les. And he's out nicely. Looked so simple when he made it. Barnes doing all the attacking. All legitimate. Barnes doesn't like it, but it's quite legal. And a minute to go. So it's Barnes taking on that finger interlock with his right hand on Sanders' left, which gives him the advantage once again. It brings the knee down on the shoulder. Now the foot to a single arm stretch. And Barnes has really had most of its own way this first round. Except when Sanders does the fast counters. Could be another one coming here if he makes it in time. He's only got about 25 seconds to go. No luck so far. Still the single arm stretch. And Barnes nearly in trouble from a folder there, but he doesn't have to worry anymore because the bell will help him from any further trouble this round. So as we go in close on Bobby Barnes, Superstar Sanders from Morden first. Superstar Sanders and the 11 stone 12 boy giving away a stone here. And although it's only a preliminary contest for him, unusual because he really is a superstar, this fella, and a European champion as well. But he'll have trouble with giving away a stone to Barnes, I think. It'll be interesting. Barnes versus Sanders. No score after first round. 5 rounds to go and 2 falls to the side this. Barnes with the very much blonder hairstyle, long blonde hair. And the mosaic trunks with the arm lock on Sanders right now. Sanders back to canvas. Still the arm lock there. And thrown off, and it didn't quite work, that attempted flying head scissors or exit from the arm lock, probably more likely, but the arm lock is still there. And the referee Joe Dorazio there has had nothing in the way of warning so far. Nicely, but equally nicely out by Sanders. How he got out of that so quickly, I never know. It was a very fast head scissors there. And Barnes won't like that. He grins, but he doesn't like it. Taking the mickey out of him just a little bit. So he went for the arm lock, but doesn't want it now. He's going for the fingers. And he looked as though he could be spreading them then, which could not be allowed under any circumstances. Joe Dorazio will soon stop that this time. It looked a little bit like it there. No, he's got his thumbs at the back of the hand. No spread yet. No reason why Barnes, with his weight advantage, should try anything like that as early as round 2. Yes, now the whip comes in. Sanders has to work hard for these counters, but he nearly always gets them. Now he's going on the attack this time. That's a typical Barnes move. That's a real fast leg trip with his own feet, circling the Sanders left leg very neatly indeed. Now, I wonder how easy it'll be for Mel Sanders, superstar Sanders, to get out of this one. Barnes laying it on a bit. There you can see the real layout. Toe hold as well. Using both legs in one hand to hold that hold on. But still Sanders thinking of a counter, or an escape at least. The counter is there, they're going for the opposite toe hold, very nice. And I think Barnes is going to have to release with his other, yes, his other leg released as well. And it's Sanders now with the figure four leg lock on Barnes, so completed counter. And a minute to go in round two, and Barnes thinks the idea of going for the side headlock. I think he's going to work too. Yes, he's forced his man to release the figure four leg lock. It's a very high up one. Sanders should get out of that fairly easily. Yeah, no problem. Barnes not happy about it. He doesn't like those at all. Oh, he won't like that. Sanders following up that. And waiting for the folder. Nearly brings it off, but not quite. Didn't get it quite right on Sanders then. And 12 seconds to go in round two, with Barnes again on the attack, but leaning back into the ropes, and he's going to get the break for that. Almost on the bell now, so hardly worth a restart of any move at all. As it happened, Bobby Barnes went for a reverse side headlock then on the ropes, so again was told to break. And we follow him over to his corner. Bobby Barnes, now from Maidstone, where he lives, originally from Lewisham, of course, but now residing in Maidstone. In Kent, 13 stone of him. Great advantage here for as far as the weight is concerned and experience, but Sanders is a bit fast.
Round three.
Round three, 4 rounds to go, no score. Bobby Barnes versus Mal Sanders. And it's Bobby Barnes with the attack, the first attack again in round three, like he has in every round so far. He's really forcing the attack nearly all the time. And Sanders relying on counters to lead him into a counter attack, but it doesn't always work. Barnes quite rightly using his weight advantage whenever he can. Joe Dorazio, the referee, hasn't had to give any warnings yet, except on that end of the last round when Barnes wouldn't break when he was told to. No, he's got no chance of following that up with a double knee. No chance at all. He must have known it. It was a loose try. Both of them up, and this Barnes clean over. Lovely drop kick by Sanders there. And it's the backbreaker over the left knee. Again, Barnes attacking. Completes the somersault, Sanders, and goes for the double-handed wrist lever, threatening the whip. Couldn't do it, so and Dorazio gets a crash on the side of the head then from Barnes' forehead. But he's an ex-middleweight pro himself, didn't take too much notice. Follow up a little too much, and now it's Barnes' first warning. I don't think he's going to be allowed to continue with that move. And in fact, Dorazio really holding him off there. Barnes, so often this happens with him, he does tend to lose his cool just when he's getting the advantage. And again, he's doing the same thing on the top rope. And Barnes is going to get in trouble for it from Sanders as well, his opponent. And the referee allows it. A follow-up, he allows two. Well, now let's see if Barnes tries those tricks again. Oh! Well, Barnes assures us that that was the forearm. With 2 minutes to go in the third, and it's Barnes still on the attack, trying a double knee hold. That's far too far over, and the referee doesn't like the position of the right thigh there over the nose and mouth of his opponent. Anything, of course, that prevents the breathing, strictly illegal.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
So Barnes again on the attack, despite that attempted bridge there by Sanders. Didn't quite get the bridge on the full height he wanted. And the double arm stretch is on for him. Will Barnes fall for that grab? Or not? No, it's a double knee to Sanders with a minute to go. He's had a couple done to him, so why should he ever try back? That's his theory, but that brings in the question of whether two wrongs make a right. Of course they don't. Half a minute left. And Sanders following up that weakly. Another drop kick with the right foot only. But he's getting counted, perfectly legal. Barnes getting counted. He suddenly realizes it's got to 7. You've got to hurry him back. And definite punch there. Ref not absolutely sure, but it's on the bell anyway. And Barnes fuming mad with the timekeeper now for sounding the bell exactly as he got his advantage there. Al Sanders quite happy to hear the bell on that occasion, although his counters are still coming off some of the time. It's really his opponent Barnes that is doing most of the attacking here. Let's see if Barnes can keep that up.
0800 917 7626 or log on to churchill.com.
I love you. Steady now.
Round 4.
On 4, 3 rounds to go, no score. Barnes standing now with the multicolored trunks there, the patchwork quilt trunks of long blonde hair, and a public warning for him right at the start. So finally, Bobby Barnes receives his first public warning and not before time. His opponent, Mal Sanders from Morden, Surrey, and that was a forearm. He knew the referee was a bit near maybe that time. And nice knee drop. And a good back weakener by Barnes. And it's a crotch hold. Barnes still following up the attack, reverse posting. Well, one move after the release is okay, but he won't allow another, that's for sure. Yes, again, the one use of the foot following the attack. And a folding press, an easy folding press to Barnes. Looks like Sanders has not the answer to it. In just 1 minute, 19 seconds of round 4. Barnes, the first fall over Sanders. happy now that he's finally got ahead, though I didn't like the move just before that pinfall, and I'm sure you at home saw it. But the referee didn't, so Barnes gets the fall, even though a public warning against him in that round.
Second out, round 5.
2 rounds to go as we start round 5. Barnes comes in for the kill, thinking he can make it a 2-0 here, but he's got a very fast boy against him. It looks a little bit really slowed up here, Sanders. Let's hope he's laying that on for Barnes' sake. Knowing him, I bet it is. Bet he is just laying it on to try and bring Barnes in. Yes, there's the nice twist. And again, the drop kick, the right foot landing of the trap. And Sanders waiting for him to come down to follow this up. But he's got another double-handed shot to the stomach as he comes past off the ropes. Well, that's one thing that will annoy him more than anything, and Sanders knows it. Oh, lovely hand roll. Lovely arm roll. And another booty. Can he manage the third? No, he's waiting for him this time and over the top for a side press. Beautifully done. There it is, the equalizer in the following round. Just 1 minute 5 seconds into round 5, and there's the equalizing pinfall to Mal Sanders.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round 5, an equalizing fall to the champion himself, superstar.
So all goes to show that Mal Sanders was kidding Barnes along a little. Wasn't injured at all. Incidentally, I'm talking of injuries. I'd just like to remind you of a mistake I made a couple of weeks ago. I was talking about Steve Logan, the famous light heavyweight, retiring through injury. Well, not so, of course, at all. Steve Logan is retired, but he's a very fit man still.
Second out, 6th and last round.
Round 6. 1 round to go, 1 fall each. 1 public warning against Barnes. Barnes attacking at the start of this round like he has every other single round. Sanders has always had to take the attacking moves from the heavier man and then make a comeback, some form of counter-attack or escape into an attacking move. There's another one. Sanders has got Barnes' hand there. Can he turn him? Again, the base of the spine knee drop right on the corner of Sanders' knee. Well, the crowd hoping that lighter man can make this. Mal Sanders, a great favorite, of course, the superstar, but he's got something to contend with in the shape of the experienced Bobby Barnes, stone heavier. And Barnes again got the attacking move. That could be the end. Oh, that was so nearly it. Counter two twice there, and still Sanders gets the left shoulder laid off. Threatening the straight arm left, and he decides to go around the other way instead. The crowd still want the straight arm left out of this. I don't know how he's going to get it now. He's left it a bit late. He's turned the arm. Perfectly legitimate leg twist there with the head in between the calves. Okay, so reach down, oh, and it's Sanders this time that lands a very dicey looking fist, I would have thought. But as both men are doubling up, and so maybe both of them pulled the same trick together. I honestly couldn't see what happens there. Maybe you at home could see better than we could at ringside, but it looked awfully like a Sanders punch there. And a couple of minutes now to go in this fight, this final round 6. 1 fall each. And Sanders getting the worst of it is he has most of the time, especially at the start, first half of each round. But now, again, a nice dodge and a follow-up cross press. And it looks like Sanders got a chance, both thrown off. The first real chance to get a 2-1 win there for Mel Sanders, and he couldn't hold it. And now another chance, a folding press from the side. That's how he got his first fall. But still, Barnes uses his extra strength to get out of it. Flying tackle now, over the top, cross press, very high up, and nearly a count of 3. The referee almost pulled his hand down on the third count then, but not quite. The nearest, this is the nearest thing for pinfalls this last round. And there's only a minute to go. Can we get a result here? Barnes with the strength and weight advantage, and Sanders with the speed. Now cross press again and thrown off before he could count. The referee could count 3. Both very tired now, and too late to start the uppercuts, I think. And Sanders, I think, now quite happy to rest on his laurels at a draw here. He's got 30 seconds to go, unless he gets one more try at it. Here it could be. It could be the folding press. But Barnes, will he go? He hasn't got the arms. No, he allowed Barnes to climb out of that quite easily. 8 seconds, and it'll have to be very fast for a result here. 3 seconds, too late, and over the top, too late. And the final bell stops Sanders on his last attempt at getting the win. 1 fall each, a draw. Barnes versus Sanders. And our MC, Fred Barnes, to announce that result.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee's decision after 6 rounds of hard wrestling, 1 apiece, it's a draw.